And today, ladies and gentlemen, we must admit that crypto's time has come. For too long, the SEC has weaponized its investigatory subpoena and enforcement authorities to subvert the crypto industry. That approach was not only ineffective, but injurious. It drove jobs, innovation, and capital overseas. American entrepreneurs bore the brunt and have been forced to spend fortunes on building a legal defense instead of a business.
Hey, casual crypto investor family, it is the casual crypto investor, and I am back with another video. In this video, I have a lot of news to share with you, some good and obviously some terrible, terrible news, which happened in the media today, or in the world today, rather. And it's kind of disturbing, but just wanted to highlight it. Yeah, very disturbing stuff, man. But nevertheless, I have some great crypto content that I want to share with you today. We have statements coming from Paul Atkins. We have some Ondo Finance news. We also have, of course, some XRP news in regards to powering the world. Yeah, it's very interesting that's happening in the crypto space. And if I sound kind of melancholy, a lot of you guys know what happened today. Very, very tragic news, whether you liked them, whether you hated them, whatever your situation is or political stance was. I wouldn't want to wish this on nobody, man. It's very disturbing. And obviously, before we get into that, let's just take a look at the overall crypto market before we get into that. Sorry if my head is a little bit all over the place, but I saw the video on the news and it was just, oh man, it's so bad what happened to Charlie Kirk, man. So rest in peace to his family, or rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, rather. Prayers up to his family and friends and everyone that knew him and had a relationship with him. So let's take a look at the overall crypto market real quick. Currently, right now, we are up. We're sitting at 1.92% right now. We're looking to get back to a $4 trillion market cap. Bitcoin is sitting at 114,000, which is insane. It's having a nice little run. Ethereum trying to get back to 4,500 as well. And then XRP trying to get back to $3. So, great things are happening, in the crypto market, despite what's happening in the world today. All right. Quick shameless plug. Make sure to follow me on X. You can follow me at the Casual Crypto Investor, and a great way for you to stay in contact with me or stay updated on what's happening in the crypto space, as well as what's happening in the casual crypto investor community. So make sure to give me a follow on there if you like to be part of the casual crypto investor X or Twitter family. All right. So first off, as I mentioned earlier, man, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Whether you liked him, whether you agreed with his views or whether you disliked his views, no matter the situation, man, I couldn't help. I was, man, it was just like I got a news update like many of you guys did that he was shot, but then he was in critical condition. Turns out that he actually passed away from his injury. And so like I said, I saw the video on the news, very disturbing. And as I mentioned earlier, thoughts and prayers to his family. And again, no matter what your political views are, I have friends, family on both sides, and at the end of the day, we're all Americans here, or not not all of us, but many of the people that watch my channel are in the U.S. And so yeah, I just hopefully we can, move on and learn from this, and hopefully somehow, maybe some way, this brings people together. So yeah, just very disturbing. All right, so let's get into the good stuff. So we have, hopefully you watched the beginning of the video, we have SEC Chairman Paul Atkins claiming that crypto time has come, guys. I'm so excited for this. This is a new era, man. And the thing is, there's still time, guys. All right, so if you're just churning into my channel, you stumbled across it, you're looking to get into crypto, this is still a great time, all right? Some of the projects are still pennies, right? Like Flare, like XDC, or, some of them are 20 cents, like Stellar and HBAR and all these great crypto projects, and especially the ones that focus on real world utility. I keep saying that. I believe are the ones that will benefit greatly from this mass adoption, which I think is slowly but surely coming. And so great to see that we have finally a SEC chairman who's looking to push crypto forward. All right. Next up, I thought this was pretty interesting too as well. This is from Jack the Rippler, CEO at Ripple. Brad Garlinghouse framed the slogan, "Laugh now, but one day XRP will power the world." All right. So again, and this ties in well. This piece or tweet, I guess, if you want to say, ties in well to another video that I'm going to end with Jack Dorsey in regards to him kind of giving you the information in terms of if Bitcoin does fail, how would it fail? All right. And so just remember this tweet right here from Brad Garlinghouse or from Jack the Rippler in regards to how XRP will power the world. Because if it doesn't have anything to do with payments, then at some point it will become irrelevant or not relevant. All right. So we're going to, I'll close that out with Jack Dorsey's video towards the end here. All right. Next up too as well, we have some Ondo Finance news. So it says Peter Curley joins Ondo Finance as head of global regulatory affairs. So again, I was not familiar with Peter Curley, but when you look at what he has done, this guy is very, very established, well connected. And man, I think that this is a great sign for Ondo Finance. All right. And so let me tell you why. All right. So it says right here, here's the press release. It says Ondo Finance, a leading provider of institutional grade tokenized real world assets, today announced that Peter Curley is joining the company as head of global regulatory affairs. Peter brings decades of experience shaping financial policy, including senior policy advisor at Coinbase. Check. All right. Senior advisor of financial institution policy at the U.S. Department of Treasury. He has government relationships and knows how that works. Check. Associate director of the Securities and Exchange Commission, guys. All right. You think he might know Paul Atkins? Maybe, maybe not. All right. Next up, we have head of strategy and head of IPO supervision at Hong Kong Exchanges and Clearing Limited. All right. So guys, this guy is well established, well connected, has had a lot of success, and has done very well for himself. And I think that this guy can bring some great connections to and help advance Ondo Finance. So just wanted to share that information too as well. All right. Now we also have this SEC opens doors to crypto super app. What is that about, right? So I have an article that I'm going to share with you in regards to what this super app looks like. All right. So it says right here, SEC chairman backs super app platform in crypto market overhaul. So he says that we must allow for super app trading platforms innovation that increases choice for market participants, Paul Atkins says. He says Atkins highlighted the EU's market and crypto assets regime as a model for comprehensive regulation, all right, which is also very, very exciting. And this comes on the heels of the NASDAQ wanting to basically tokenize the market. And so I find that the timing of this is just perfect and very funny, right? So I think that this could be another domino that is gradually starting to fall. It also says right here that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is preparing a major overhaul of its approach to digital assets with Chairman Paul Atkins declaring that most crypto tokens are not securities, which is great. All right. Obviously, a la XRP. Justin, it also says here, SEC Chairman Paul Atkins says, ladies and gentlemen, we must admit that crypto time has come, as you saw in the video at the beginning of this video. Moving on to as well, it says under the proposal, crypto platforms could operate as super apps combining trading, lending, and staking under a single regulatory structure. Firms would also be allowed to offer multiple custody options for investors. Atkins cited the European Union markets in crypto assets like Mika, right? As we mentioned earlier in my other video yesterday, how they are looking to, or how the U.S. is looking to have their policy framework match what the Mika regulations are. And I also stated that it's going to be interesting what happens to Tether, because if that happens, you know how Tether was pretty much banned in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is going to happen here in the U.S.? All right. So it says here an example of a comprehensive system and said U.S. policymakers could learn from it. He also called for closer international operations to ensure digital asset markets can grow across borders. Moving on, it says that the SEC's new direction comes as the European Banking Authority finalizes stricter capital rules for banks holding unbacked cryptos such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. The framework also assigns these assets a 1,250% risk weight, requiring lenders to set aside significant buffers. So it also talks about how basically they have to kind of match or have the reserves of the particular crypto to make sure that they're all basically, they have the capital to, you know, on their balance sheet to make sure that they're not over leveraging or maybe even under leveraging too as well. So I thought that was pretty interesting too. All right. Now, wrapping up here, I have a video from Jack Dorsey. He says that Bitcoin is irrelevant if it's just a store of value and not used for everyday payments. All right. So I'm going to leave you out with this video. That's all that I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoy the content. Sorry if I'm kind of out of it, guys. Yeah, I'm very disturbed with what I saw in the news. It's just crazy times right now. So yeah, if I'm off today, my video sounds off, I apologize for that. But we're going to leave you out with this video from Jack Dorsey. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you enjoyed it, definitely give me a subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
So let's fast forward to the future, and Bitcoin has failed. How did it fail?
I think it fails through irrelevance. Like it fails to be relevant to people on a daily basis. If it just ends up being store value and nothing more, I don't think it gains relevance at all. Like I think it has to be payments for it to be relevant on the everyday. Otherwise, it's just something you kind of buy and forget and only use in emergency situations or when you want to get liquid again. So I think if it doesn't transition to payments and find that everyday use case, it just gets increasingly irrelevant. And that's failure to me.